Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, 465. It's October 1st, and it's a beautiful day here up in Maine. I'm up here for probably most of the week. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm going to try to give you some video footage of the different areas of Maine. Might be going to the fair tomorrow. The Freiburg Fair is in town for the week. So I may be going either 1 or 2 days this week down there. We'll see. At least one. So I got up here this morning, maybe around 7 a.m. or so. It's about noontime now, so I've just been basically puttering around the camp. Went to my neighbors, gave him a little bit of money for the that French drain that he made for me. He's not quite done yet. He's almost done with it. But I gave him a little bit of money for the materials and stuff. Took the old Cub Cadet down the road and picked up some pine mulch that he had. Gave me some for my blueberry bushes over here. I'm gonna open them up. So I got several projects going on this week here. I'm not gonna try to work too much, but that's an understatement. We all know that always happens. But it's an incredibly beautiful day. I came up here this morning, it was really foggy. I mean, it was really foggy. It was probably about 45 to 50 degrees, and I actually had to turn the heat on this morning in the camp to get some of the chill out. But it's off now. I got all the windows open. It's probably, well, it's not 120 degrees out. That's in the sun. I'd say it's about maybe 70 to 75 out. No humidity. I don't see any bugs, very little. No swarms of mosquitoes, thank God. So I got several things going on up here, and I'll kind of run you through a few of them. So I'll let you, I'll show a few of them. Here's one of the projects I'd like to get done this week since I'm up here for the whole week. I want to fix the walkway. I'm going to fix that. I may or may not go into town. The issue is dealing with traffic. That's my problem going through the fair. I have to go through the fair to get to a Home Depot, and I'm not sure if I want to battle that traffic. But I need 2 more of these plastic moldings to put on the ground, and I would like to get some more crushed stone. I don't know how many bags I would need. I'd say maybe 10 bags or so, just to kind of come across here. So that's one project I would like to get done, but I don't know about the crushed stone, but I brought some sand up with me, and I am going to fix that this week. I am going to get the floor, I'm going to clean up really well, and I'm going to get that stained, put a coat of stain on there, because the rails are already done. I'll most likely cut the grass up here. I may or may not transfer that blueberry bush over, we'll see. I may put it over here. And I am going to, oh, looks like someone's, probably a deer, most likely, stepped in there, most likely. And I'm gonna open this up a lot more, put some more pine mulch and give it some more room so the roots can, so the bush can actually grow in nicely without weeds choking it. As for the fire pit, well, first off, that's the mulch I got. That's the pine mulch I got from up the road. I'll use that for the blueberries because they like them. I am probably going to move this. I don't think I'm going to have this for the final spot here. I think I changed my mind. I think it would be better suited away from the trees. I'm always scared of fires. I think this is kind of a bare piece of ground right here. Nothing really grows here. I may put it here and maybe just eventually dig a circle around and put some crushed stone down there eventually, but I think I will definitely move it up here. I think it would be better suited in this open area right here. A lot more safer, that's for sure. Now I could sit and have a pit fire, relax and enjoy myself. But here's the other blueberry bush. I may transfer that over. Something definitely stepped in there. Probably, most likely a deer. Most likely. And I think this birdhouse I am going to move on top of the property this week. I'll move up on top of the driveway. And I got a couple of small trees down along the driveway off the side. One just hanging off the side of another tree. I'm gonna have to take care of that this week. So several things I got this week to do up here. I don't want to do too much because I kind of want to travel the area and show you around some of the small towns here, small little towns here in Maine. You know, besides the fair that's going on. I'll try to do some video footage on that. I'm probably gonna go tomorrow. There's an event I want to see there tomorrow. I really want to see it, so I may go 2 days there to the fair. I'm supposed to meet some friends there tomorrow, so I doubt that I would record because they probably think I'm a weirdo. But Monday, if I go there Monday, it's a good chance I'm gonna go there Monday. I'll probably record. That would be interesting to see. There's a woodsman competition with chainsaws, so that should be interesting to see. So I would like to see that. But it's about almost 10 past 12 in the afternoon, so I got a lot of things out here. I'll probably maybe try to cut some wood today. We'll see. So a whole bunch of little things. Here I am talking about all this stuff. I'm trying to do it once. But there's only so many hours in the day, and the sun sets a lot earlier now here in October. The trees are just starting to turn up here. Down where I am in Mass, they haven't turned yet, but they're just, you could see them, they're just starting to turn here. There's one up there that's turning. The back, they're just starting to turn. I say another week, they're all be in color. Unfortunately, I'll probably be leaving next Thursday or Friday, most likely next Friday. I'm going to try to leave next Friday afternoon sometime. Then I'll enjoy the weekend at home. Have the holiday off coming up, which is Columbus Day, I believe. And I'll probably, not probably, I'll have to go to work that Tuesday. So back to reality. So I'm up here basically for the week. So I'll have to keep these video clips short because sometimes these little video clips can really add up to quite a bit of time, and then I have to edit quite a bit. So, all right, I will be back in a bit, but an absolute picture perfect day, not a cloud in the sky. Couldn't ask for better weather. The next couple of days are supposed to be incredible up here, I heard. So at least till next Wednesday, it's supposed to be incredible. So I don't know what we're gonna get next Thursday or Friday, but I heard all the way up to Wednesday is supposed to be incredible weather. So I'm gonna take it for all it's worth, try to get as much done here as possible, try to do a little sightseeing. I got a lot of things to do in such a short amount of time, so we'll see what happens. I will be back. I can hear a lot of the traffic on the highway hitting off the water of the river down the street here. They're all going to the fair. It's sort of a big deal here. So, all right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Just had a quick lunch. I'm back. I got some new additions. Made a few changes. I took the clock down, and I got some cast iron pans. Got one of a mallard. Got one of a deer, and I got a wolf. I got a couple more coming, but I gotta still season them. They've been seasoned by the factory, but they're from Lodge, the Wildlife series. I like them very much. So there'll be a combination decorative piece, and I'll be using them. So I just basically gotta wash them a little bit because I just got them. I'll wash them, and then I'll do the process of drying it on the stovetop and coating them with some canola oil, and then actually baking that on in the oven for like an hour, and I'll repeat that process 3 times. I already have some at home, some cast iron, so I've been using them little by little, and I like them very much. So I've been wanting to get in the cast iron cooking for a while, And now I'm starting a small little collection here, so I'll start off with these. Also, I moved the 2 stone bird figurines type of thing there, whatever it is, the little art thing, over here. And this stick is from the property. It's a piece of birch that I got 3 years ago. When I bought the property, I took it off the property, and I basically made a stick into it, and I finished it at home, and it's back here at the property. And as you can see, I got Jackrabbit Run on it. I got my name with the date 2023, although it's from 2020. And I have Freiburg, Maine on it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's it. I kind of made it into a decorative piece instead of a walking stick. I have another stick at home. It's a little bit bigger than that. I'm gonna probably make that into a walking stick. So, and the other addition I got in my bedroom. Ta-da! I got the wall hanger up. I got these at a flea market. I got 2 of them. And 2 deer. You can hang stuff on them, so I'm not sure how I don't know, it feels like it's missing something, but so I had some railroad spikes that were that I bought, and they were for like wall hangers, and they were really nice, but I ended up using some of the wood ones I had in the kitchen. So I just basically screwed them in there, and then now the gun's hanging on that. I kind of like that too, so I may still have a use for the railroad spikes that are hooks, so I'll eventually use that for something else. But I kind of like it. That's kind of some of the stuff I did this morning, and I didn't record it because it's kind of boring. I kind of figured you'd want to see the final results. So couple of changes. And I gotta fix the clock. I moved the clock over to here. I think the battery came loose or something. I got a couple of bottles. Those are new. They're old bicentennial log cabin syrup bottles. I got 2 of them up there. So those are new. So a few new things added. I got quite a bit of stuff in this camp. Quite a bit. So I kind of really like the decorative cast iron. It's not only decorative, I can use them to cook with. So I can't wait. I also brought up some more coffee with me. Got some more Maine coffee. This time I got a mild blend, blueberry ledges, and I got my favorite 9 Mile. I love it. So I'll be having some of that this week, definitely. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on inside the camp this morning. It's kind of what I did without recording anything. So those are kind of small projects I did in here. So I'm going to go outside, and I'm going to start a few stuff out there, I think. I may just start taking all the things off the porch. I may just stay in that today if I don't have time, but I think I'm going to cut the grass now. I want to get that cut and get it over with. It'll probably be the last time I cut the grass this year here. I don't think it'll be growing anymore. I mean, we're into October now, so the weather's going to start getting cooler very, very fast. So I think I'm going to go out there, and I probably won't record that because that's really not what's, you don't want to see that. So I'll be back in a bit. All right, well, I basically cut the lawn. Took a while to do it. As you can see, I moved the fire pit from there to over here. Probably a lot better than a bare spot. Much open, no chance of anything really catching on fire. But of course, grass cutting just isn't grass cutting. I pulled out several boulders, quite a few of them. People wonder why. That's why you need new blades. See that? It's because of things like this. I just dug that out. I must have dug out 7, 8 of them, just walking around looking. I've been slowly getting them all from down here, slowly by slowly. Look at them all. This basically lines the septic tank. These are all, every one of them that I pulled, every single one of them I pulled from the ground. Every one of them. That's what the blades were hitting all this time. I've been getting them little by little. Here's a monster right here. I have no idea how big that one is. It looks huge, and that one looks huge too. I may be able to get that one. And I know this one's gigantic. This one's huge. Here's another probably possible big one. So 1, 2, 3. I have no idea. 4, 5. This thing is monstrous. I don't even think I can get this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. What else have we got? 8. I'm sure there's a lot more. I dug up so many of these things. There's a couple more here. They just keep going on and on and on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's another one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Jesus Christ. They just don't stop. 22. I'm getting them little by little. 22. There's still 22 on the ground. Up, 23. There's more here, but I'm not going to count these. So 23, possibly a lot more, just down here in this general area. So I will get them little by little. I will get them. A lot of work, as you can see, I'm breathing hard. A lot of work taking these things up. That thing's a monster. Thank God I got the hand cart. All right, back to the grind. I'm going to fill that hole in, move the rock, and I'm going to take the edge out and edge around the camp, around the molding, around the plastic molding around the camp. I'll start doing that, and around the blueberry bushes. So, not a fun way to start off a vacation, but it's the only time I get to do stuff, really. I'm not up here that much as I'd want to be, but I'm kind of happy about the fire pit being moved over here. So I think eventually I'll maybe dig out a small section around it, maybe a half moon type of thing, not a whole thing around, and maybe put some pea stone down or some small crushed stone. We'll see. This thing, I would still like to move it, so we'll see what happens. And eventually I think I'd want to move this too, up on the top of the property, get it out of here. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Well, it's about 20 past 4 in the afternoon here on a Sunday, October 1st, 2023. I think I'm done for the day. Cut the grass. What I did was I opened up I opened up the space for the blueberries, put some more of the pine mulch down, so it would give it more room to grow, so it won't be choked by any weeds. But my goodness, I'm tired. Took me all damn afternoon. I don't know how many rocks I took out. Goodness, they just kept coming and coming and coming and coming. Just digging up more and more and more. I mean, look at all these divots. I mean, eventually the grass will just grow in it like it always does. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I took out so many damn rocks. My goodness. It turned into an afternoon project. I wanted to start the porch. I wanted to sweep it and get a coat of stain on there, but that didn't happen today. I spent the whole afternoon doing this. I still got one. I think I get 8 of them around here to get maybe tomorrow or the next day. That's if I'm not doing anything. I mean, I don't want to spend the entire damn week up here doing work. I need some playtime. I want some rest. So this thing's a monster. That's huge. I don't know what size that one is. And there's another one over here. It's possibly big. I don't know. But excuse me. This is a big one too. I don't know if I'm going to take that one or not. Probably. I mean, there's another one here. And that's not one. Oh, there. Yep, that's one. That's one. God, they're just all over the place. There's only so many you can dig up. My God, they're just everywhere. Yeah, I wasn't gonna tape that much because I need to conserve. Because it'll be too long for me to do this all week. But I got the grass over here too. I didn't take the little hand mower out and go up. It's just too much work. I'm tired. And I even got to take the leaf blower and get all this out of here too eventually. And trim along here. I was going to do that, but the rocks took up all the damn time. And this didn't get done today. This will probably get done sometime this week. And I need a couple more of these molding pieces to go across. I need some more crushed stone, and this will be complete up here. This will be done. It will be uniformed somewhat, It'll actually like take shape, aesthetic landscaping wise, But it kind of looks like crap right now with everything all over the place. But I'll get it. I'll get it there. And of course, this genius that's talking to you right now forgot to put holes on the bottom of this so it could drain. So there's water there, and it's so damn heavy I can't drain it. But that's another story for another time. I'll try and fix it. So I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna rest a little bit on the porch and just kind of take all this in. Gorgeous, picture perfect day, picture perfect fall day. Oh, I see mosquito. Yeah, they're still here, unfortunately. They didn't completely go away. Most of them are gone. Swarms and swarms of them are gone, but they got me a couple of times. They got at least 1 or 2 of them on me, bit me. But sorry, damn things. They're everywhere. But beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous day. No humidity. Yeah, about 75 degrees out, maybe a little less than that. It's just beautiful, nice and dry. No, really not many bugs out, very few if any. I couldn't do this back in June and July. I'd be eaten alive. I had no screens on here, only because of the bird, but I think it's gonna be I think it's a good time now when we get the tape measure out. I bought some moldings back at home, and I'm gonna put them on the rails up on top. On the bottom, I got some moldings for the top there. I'll take some measurements, cut them at home, prime them, paint the top ones green. I got some stain for these ones right here. I'll put the screens up next year, and I'll just put the moldings over them so they won't flop everywhere. So hopefully that will work in theory. In theory it works. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know, but I think it will. But all right, I'm gonna just sit and relax for a while, and then I'll be back maybe to make some supper or something, and just kind of take it easy for the rest of the day and night, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. And we can hear the motorcycles. Well, I'm going to season the cast iron pan. I'm going to start with one of them. I'm going to start with the small one. It has a factory coating on it, but I'm going to do what I did at home. I give it a quick wash. Wash it with mild soap, Dawn. Take any of the factory stitches off of it. It's already seasoned from the factory, but this is what they recommend to do when you first do it. Clean it. What you gotta do is wipe it down really good, really good. And I'm gonna put the burner stove on, and I'm just gonna put it on there for a few minutes to really dry it. And then what I'm doing now is just turn the top burner on. Just gonna get it kind of warm to the touch. What I'm doing is completely drying out the pan, like it's recommended. It's almost there. Okay, that's definitely done. Now I'm going to take it off. I can touch it by the handle because the handle isn't hot. Okay. Now that's done. I gotta actually shut it off. Okay. So the top burner is, I'll let it cool down a little bit for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna coat it with some canola oil. All right, now that I let it cool down a bit, completely dry, I'm using some canola oil. Actually, there we go. I put too much in there. Man, I put a lot in there. Wow. I'm going to give this thing a good coating. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to coat every bit of this pan. Top, sides, the back of it. Every crevice you want to get, every single crevice of the pan. It's definitely a process, that's for sure. This is what's recommended online. A few people that show some instructions how to season these things when you first get them. And you want to take a clean paper towel or a rag, and you want to clean it really good, almost like you're trying to take it off, but it's still on there. You want to really give it a good, wipe it down really, really good with a clean paper towel, and I mean really good. Almost like you want to take it all off again, but of course it's cast iron is very porous, so it's on there no matter what. So I'm really cleaning this thing well. I mean, I'm really trying to clean it like you almost want to take all of the canola oil off, but of course you're not. It's worked in there into the cast iron, so it's pretty good. I think I got it pretty good. The next thing you want to do, get a pan, coat it with some foil, turn the pan upside down like this, like so. Okay. And what you want to do is set the oven to 350. And you're going to put that in there for one hour. So I will be back in 1 hour, and then I'll show you. All right. Now that it's cooled down, I had it in there for about an hour. It's pretty much cooled off enough. I'm going to put a secondary coat on. Remember, you're going to coat it again. You can do this 2 to 3 times. I think I'm only going to do it 2 times to this one small little skillet that I got here. When at home I did 3 times, but I think I'll just do it 2 times. I'm coating this thing once again, the entire pan, every square inch of it. Inside everything. What this does is it takes on a sort of non-slip surface. I don't think they're entirely non-stick. I think the more you use them, the more you put in a quart of oil and season them every time, and I think they get more and more non-stick. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll give it a fair try. I cooked on one at home. It looked pretty good, not bad, not too bad. I like using it, but I gotta start learning about them a little bit more. I made an egg on it for the first time at home, and I did cook it, but it stuck a little bit to it, so I think I had the heat up too high. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Now, I am going to let this sit overnight. I'm not going to put it back in the oven again. I'll do it tomorrow It's a little late now and I want to get to bed. I'm kind of tired. It's been a long day. But like I said, I'm really wiping it off really extremely well. Put the cover back on this thing. And I'll probably re-season it tomorrow sometime, maybe in the early morning. I could do that, depending on what time I wake up. I may or may not go to the fair tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to. But that looks good. I think it does. I can even re-coat it in the morning. The more you season it, the more you coat it with oil. It's pretty sure the more non-stick eventually it'll get. So what you're doing is really kind of baking a non-stick surface on it. But I think my philosophy is, if you take care of something, it will take care of you. So I think that's done for the night. That looks pretty good. I like it. It looks really good. I think it'll last forever. I'll pass it down to somebody someday. I don't know who. Maybe my stepsons. I don't know. I know one of them would like this. Got a couple more coming through the mail. I got a couple more of these coming. I may get the turkey one next. There's one really big skillet with a turkey on it. I'm getting the elk next. I'll either get the turkey or the bear. It's a series. I just kind of like them. All right. That's it. That's it for the night. It's done. So anyways, it's probably 9:30, quarter of 10 right now, and I'm pretty beat. So I watched a little TV tonight. I had a little dinner earlier. Took a nice shower, and then I kind of showed you a little demonstration on seasoning a fairly brand new cast iron pan. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Everyone take care. Good night.